I'm back to my spot. I've been out here about a week, and I've been cleaning up some more, working on this fire pit, getting a lot of this crap raked back, and got a little pile there I still need to do. Raking it all over, getting this garbage pile covered up. So, and getting ready to get some huckleberries. They're almost ripe. Maybe another day or two. Let's down here and show you a few of these. Find a couple. There we go. There's a nice bush. So, yeah, they're just about ripe. Not quite yet, but lots of plants around here. They just need to get a little bit more blue. So, Sonia, quit eating the grass. Sometimes I think she's part cow. A little windy. Rained over the weekend, which kind of helped the huckleberries a bit. And having elk come up. And I'll show you that here in a bit. Got my trail cam out here right there, and it points down that way. So had a pretty nice cow elk come up last night, and a few days before that I kind of messed up my memory card. I guess I pulled it out of my trail cam before I actually shut it off, so it corrupted everything. But there were 3 elk up that night, and that's kind of about it. Just gonna hang out here for a few more days. I'm not really you know, doing a whole lot of prospecting around here anymore. There's really not much to find. So a few weeks I'll get over to that club claim and see what I can dig up there. So I got to get my tires on, going into town on Monday, take care of all that stuff. Having some disputes with the bookkeeper at my storage unit. She's took money out of my checking account, said she didn't get it, and then she says, well, then she went and took it off my credit card, which I didn't want her doing at all because I changed my method of payment last August. So anyways, I got to go in and get that mess all straightened out. And so yeah, that's kind of a fun week. So I don't know if I'm gonna come back up here for 4th of July weekend or not. I might hang out in town, stay with my friend. He didn't want to come up here because, you know, he can't shoot off the fireworks. So get a lot of mortars and things going off 4th of July around here. So anyway, yeah, I'll kind of leave this right here, and I don't know, I'll get in, try to get this stuff edited out and show you. So yeah, I've got you know, a few other things on here, you know, just besides me talking. So, you know, check out the elk. And I also had problems with electrical in my trailer. So I've had this thing for roughly about 8 months. First thing that messed up was a little hinge pin on my door handle so I can get in and out. That kept popping out. That was just after a few days. And as I finally took it into them, I got stuck. I got kind of locked out and couldn't get back in my trailer. So dog's in there, and I had to run it down to their shop. And one guy starts yelling at me, accusing me of setting a deadbolt, which I hardly ever do. And he's the one who put his key in it. But anyway, they got that straightened out for me. They jammed it down in there as far as they could and glued it tight. But I've had electrical issues, and I finally pulled a panel off a few days ago because you know, things just weren't wanting to work. And I got the panel off, and all the wiring and everything had just been jammed in there, and you know, panel put on. And I had a lot of bad connections. There was one little piece of wire that was had a spot on it that was kind of bare. Who knows what that was touching. And they had one screw holding that control module up. And so that thing's slapping around, banging all the bumpy roads I go on and everything. So yeah, things just kind of quit working. I'm out here in the woods. Last time I talked to them about starting to have issues with it, well, bring it in here, leave it for a day, you know, we'll get around to fixing it. And you know, been off grid for a while. You learn to kind of fix things. So I got in there and found all the bad wires and hooked them up right, and everything's been working fine. My battery's lasting me again now and not going dead. And so yeah, there's other issues too. I had a USB cord, you know, just one of the plug-ins. About the 5th time I pulled the cord out, the whole plug-in came out of the wall with me, because it's just, you know, really thin. But I think I explained that when I'm kind of showing you some of the stuff, what's wrong with it. So I'll leave it to that. So anyways, yeah, it's been kind of nice, a little cool today. But hopefully I can get more shots of those elks coming up. I'd like to get all 3 of them again. There was a little bull in with a couple cows, but they're pretty good sized. So anyways, y'all enjoy your weekend, and I'll try to get this posted up as soon as I can. It does take me hours and hours, and you know, just few hours to process, and anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour and a half, 2 hours or whatever to, you know, get it posted up on YouTube. So it's kind of where I'm at with all this stuff. It just takes me a long time out here, especially using you know, the hotspot. So anyways, once again, thank you all for watching. You know, you can keep watching this. I'll show you some of the other stuff that's been going on around here. But anyways, hope you enjoy this. Take care. If you remember in the spring, the water was flying over these rocks pretty good, where the kayakers were right in here. So anyways, it's like natural ripples. So kind of got a little sample from behind that rock, and zoom in on this a little bit. Anyway, that's kind of like a natural ripple, like in a sluice box. I'll bring that in a little more. Can't really see the bottom too much, but a whole bunch of small gravels underneath there. But anyway, you can see the water's come down quite a bit. It was up to where the top of those rocks were. So, and almost covering here. Getting kind of late in the evening. I got to head back to the camper, get my generator going. So, but yeah, I'm just glad the water's down, and next time I'm out here, maybe it'll be down a little more, so I can get a little deeper into this stuff. Anyways, I'm gonna head back to camper, so I'll talk to you a little bit later. Yeah, we're down here at the lake fishing. At least my friend is. I quit. So, yeah, it's a small lake. Lots and lots of people here today. Father's Day. Yeah. So, anyway, here's the one he got. Hold it still. I'll zoom in a little. Pretty good size. Yeah, that tank at Cabela's, they had them. That would be like the smaller ones they had in there. They had some that were a few inches longer than that in that tank.
Yeah. Do you get to keep them or just no?
Well, yeah, it's for kids. You know, they're getting kids involved with fishing.
I get that, but do they get to keep?
Yeah, I just want to show you what's going on here with my electrical. This was only hung up with one screw right up there, and it's just flopping and banging all around. So I've got to drill a little hole up there so I can mount it properly. You can see the holes. Let's see, there's one way over there, and you know, of course, this mounting plate they put in there isn't even wide enough. So yeah, it's just, you know, more great factory work from was it you know, anyway, I'm just mad. Well, I'm done. I got it all fixed. The panel's working. This wire here, I had tape over it. It was actually, the insulation was sliced back on it, so who knows what that was hitting. So once the panel goes up, this will all be nice, but got everything bundled up. All the connections are tight. My panel's working. I can turn my water and stuff on now. So anyways, yeah, that's Forest River. You know, I guess they're like all the other manufacturers. They just slam them through the assembly line, because all these wires, they were just a wadded up mess. And I think I showed some of that when I was first showing you how that box was up there. So anyways, I got a screw in the bottom corner of it too. So yeah, you imagine, you know, putting out kind of a control box up in there with just dangling off of one screw and bouncing around. So I got to put the panel back in, and I'm done ranting on this thing. So the other issues, I've got a show you here, my TV antenna. That little button won't stay up, so I have to tape it all the time, and like that from the beginning. I had to get my door handle fixed a bit. They just kind of pound down, glued it in. I kept, you know, having to press the thing in, otherwise my handle wouldn't work. Another thing I got is right here. I have no idea how that happened. But, you know, and then there was the thing with my stabilizer, and, you know, so anyway, just, you know, really check these things out, but you don't know what's, you know, behind the walls and stuff. So I had a USB port too. About the 5th time I pulled the cord out, the whole plug-in came out of the wall, because, you know, the walls are only about an 1/8 inch thick, and they use pretty big screws, and I'm sure they're using, you know, electric screwdrivers. So if you over tighten them, I mean, you just strip out the wood inside and there's nothing for it to grab to. So anyway, just kind of up in the morning here and dog running around a little bit. So I'm gonna let you go. I'll talk to you later. Yeah, I just thought I'd show you what it's supposed to look like. But yeah, if that's not lit up like that, I can't do interior, exterior, my water pump, heater, electric heater, you know, excuse me. But yeah, it's all that stuff there. None of that will work if those other lights aren't lit up. So it'd just be, you know, white panel. So anyway, it's all fixed. Hopefully I won't have any more problems with it.